Every day, children enter foster care or are placed with relatives due to circumstances beyond their control. Suncoast Voices for Children provides safety, stability, and hope when those children need it most. And you can help them out as well. Joining us today is Executive Director Amber Slusar and Development Director Wendy Woolley. Welcome. Good to have you both here.
Thank you so
I
much.
love this organization. Learning about it, it's incredible what you're able to do. So for people who maybe don't know, can you just tell us what Suncoast Voices for Children is?
Absolutely. We are a local nonprofit here in Pinellas and Pasco counties that works to meet the unmet needs of abused, abandoned, and neglected children. So ultimately, it's those children that are at risk of entering or those that have entered the foster care system.
A really important role that you're playing for a lot of these kids, because that's a tough transition.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. It's a scary time. It's difficult. You know, they're coming into the system, or they have the potential of coming into the system for circumstances that are out of their control.
Yeah. Yeah, so you make it a little easier. What are some of the biggest needs that you really see among children and families during this time?
Well, I always tell people that when children enter this type of a situation, it's not like going to summer camp. They don't get to take their favorite toys and make sure they have enough, underwear and like that. So we get requests for all sorts of things. Our number one request is beds, and providing safe sleeping arrangements is critical to them being able to address any other part of their day. But we also receive a lot of requests for things like car seats and strollers, clothes, emergency food allotments. And we're really proud to be able to provide some normalcy experiences like music lessons and soccer cleats. And one of my favorite stories was when we paid for an ROTC uniform for a young man. Yeah, so just giving them the opportunity to not just survive, but thrive.
Things that you're not thinking about. You mentioned toys or undergarments or different clothes, but I never would have thought a bed would be something like that. But it's so important to a child to get good sleep. So you're able to provide those things to really make them feel a little more comfortable.
Yeah, last year we gave over 1,000 beds and cribs to kids in need.
What makes your organization really different from maybe some other ones in the community?
So we work closely with child protective investigators and case managers so that we're able to respond quickly to the needs that arise. If a child is removed from a placement or is receiving services, there are some pretty immediate needs. If they're going to stay with a relative caregiver, that relative caregiver may need certain things to keep that child there. And we want them to be able to stay with someone that they're familiar with. That makes the process a little bit easier, makes the transition a little bit easier. But that caregiver may not also have clothing, or they may not have enough food to feed, 3 or 4 relatives that come into home with them.
Yeah.
So being able to be there right with the agency staff that are working the cases and working with them, they can come to us and say, we need this and we need it fast.
What things do you need from the community? Are there ways that we can get involved and help you do this?
Absolutely. We utilize volunteers quite a bit with our clothing closet program and other things that we do throughout the office, fulfilling needs, events, sponsoring events. Donation drives are huge for us. We look for faith-based communities, civic groups, businesses, even individuals that want to host donation drives, because the essentials throughout the year, the clothing, the toiletries, the baby items, those are constant needs. And they're easy things for people to collect and for us to have on hand. We host an annual gala every year.
Be the Voice.
Yes.
That's coming up in October.
Yes. So our annual gala is our largest fundraising effort. It's an event that's open to the public, and people can buy tickets or sponsor the event. We receive no federal or state funding, so it's important for us to be able to engage the community in activities like that.
What's something that you would want somebody watching right now to take away from this conversation today?
Well, I had a young woman that we helped one time share that every child is just one caring adult away from success. And so really, anyone can have a huge impact on a child in need. And if you're interested in learning more about how to get involved, check out our website, check out our social media, give us a call. I'm happy to offer a tour to anyone who wants to learn more. But they can do clothing drives, even teenagers. We have teenagers who do clothing drives for volunteer hours.
Yeah.
And it's so incredible.
Yeah, it's wonderful what you guys are doing. Thank you so much for that. That website is right there on your screen, so you can check them out, and you can either go to the gala or you can volunteer as well. Thank you so much.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate your time. Thank you.